Hey guys, RJ from TeleTalks here. Today with me is...
Tris from CopperSound Pedals.
You mean Roth?
Yeah.
I guess it's an inside joke?
Yeah, we're doing a Ninja Turtles theme this year. So we've got...
Why Ninja Turtles?
Because we realized a little ways down the road that our 4 production line pedals, the first 4, were the colors of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
Yeah, so...
Oh, dude.
So we did this whole, we did actually an ad in Premier Guitar that was like the Turtles scene where they're like all coming out of the sewer, but instead it was the 4 pedals.
Nice, very cool.
So we just stuck with it. All the rugs, you guys will probably see it at some point. All the rugs are, the same theme.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's been
I'm a little disappointed that you couldn't do the temple board and the colors for each, like on the ends, the temple board, like,
oh yeah,
that would be really cool.
Well, we could have, because they were down to do it.
Yeah.
But we already had these awesome, like, in our color boards, so we were like, in our color is the copper, like, so we...
Obviously, hence the name?
Yeah, hence the name.
Okay. Well, now, enough of that. Let's talk about your guys' pedals. I've seen them on Instagram. Flipping Flippers, obviously, are huge fans. That guy over there, Brian from Tone Jerks, he's a huge fan. Yeah. But for the people who don't know what you guys do, tell us about it.
Well, we have a custom shop, which is what's up top here. Custom shop, you can have whatever you want. So if you have a Tele that has a wood grain, we can get a wood grain done.
So Paul from the Flipping Flippers, you guys recently did a paint job that matched his white Tele that was all worn and beat up.
Exactly, yeah. So custom shop, we can do that for Strat, Tele, and Telegraph, this little kill switch here. Which is what that's what put us on the map, is this Telegraph kill switch.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I'm in shot, sorry.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's a blast. We've sold 1,600 or so. It's been a good pedal. But what we're trying to push this year, hence the turtle thing, is our production line, which is great for gigging players. So if you gig a lot, it's what you want to have on your board.
No, for sure. Pretty compact, pretty powerful from what I saw. You guys got a lot of features, but still simple enough. Like no sub menus, like that. I'm a huge fan of that.
Awesome.
Let's just go down the line then of your new stuff then.
Yeah. So Foxcatcher has been out for about 2 years, but it's one of our best-selling pedals. It's a light overdrive with a nature knob, which is like a presence control. And on the other side, there's 2 switches on all of our production line. The other side has a gravity bomb in it, which is just a single knob, clean, transparent boost. And you can change which comes first, the drive or the boost.
Okay, is that this switch right here?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then next to it we have our chorus. It's based off of it uses the chip from the original Electro Harmonics.
Small clone?
Small clone.
Okay.
So the 3007 chip, they stopped doing that. They changed their circuit a bit because that went out of production. We found a ton. And so we decided to use that old original chip, and then we changed everything about it. So there's a tone section, a volume, a rate knob instead of a switch, and 2 depth amounts that you can select by the second selection switch. And then there's a little toggle switch where you can go to vibrato mode. Okay,
so that's what I was hearing. Okay, very cool.
Then I'll skip this for a second because that's our newest release. So
okay, we'll come back to it.
Yeah. This was our first production pedal about 3 years ago, 3.5. It's dataless, it's a reverb. It's great reverb. It replaced my amp's reverb forever.
Really? Okay.
It does the same kind of second amount switch on the right side.
Which is controlled by this knob, right?
Exactly, yeah. Okay. The black knob's always...
Which is nice to have too, especially if you're mixing up with dirt. Like you want to cut that back a little bit.
Yeah.
Smack that on, set it a little bit lower.
Or you're playing some Amy Winehouse, you want tons of reverb all of a sudden.
Exactly, crank it.
So
very cool.
That's that one. It has an external input so that you can do like an effects loop, so you can put effects just in the reverb tank.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like just the trail, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're looking for that octave shimmer, you can put like a pog in your tank and
Very
then
cool.
just get that octave shimmer, you know?
Very cool.
Then, last but not least,
Alright.
this is Loma Prieta. It's brand new. It came out the first of the year, so it's a 2019 pedal.
Okay.
It has everything you'd want in a harmonic trim and a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't know you needed that you need.
Yeah.
So we have waveform on the left. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's 4 positions, 4 different waves.
You got square, sine,
and then
saw.
ramp up, ramp down. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
And then we've got volume, rate, depth, and grit. So it's a gritty tremolo. It's dark, and it has a drive section. In fact, the drive section is so cool. On some gigs, I'll turn off the tremolo, just turn the depth all the way down.
I was about to say, like, I'm very much like bare bones kind of thing. So like, give me either amp reverb or like that, and just this, because I'd get all my dirt from that, because it sounds really good.
Exactly. Yes.
It's
exactly.
very cool.
Yeah, I use it for like Lenny Kravitz covers, stuff that has that like Marshall-y tone, you know.
Yeah.
And then on the right side, your secondary switch is momentary. And what we've done is we put a tap tempo. We put a lo-fi, so you could do that old record sound, you know.
Vinyl-y, scratchy.
Yep. And it's all momentary, so as soon as you get off it, you're back at full, you know.
Very cool.
And then we put a distortion max, so basically as you touch it, it's like a reverse tremolo. It boosts, so it boosts the distortion to max. And then we put a double rate. So the double rate takes whatever the rate knob's at.
And just doubles it.
And doubles it. Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And then we put an external expression jack so that you can do tap tempo externally, so you can still use some of those features and have a tap tempo still.
So you could do tap tempo and like momentary then?
Yeah, you could do, exactly, yeah.
Very cool.
Tap tempo would still use that momentary switch.
Okay, cool.
Or like the double or the distortion or the lo-fi.
Okay.
There, you can also put a treadle in and do the Leslie ramp up, ramp down thing with your foot.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, last but not least, on the back we have a switch to change it from harmonic to traditional mode, and it changes the LED so you know which one you're on.
Now I have to go back and play that. I didn't see the switch.
Yeah. So yeah, it's back here, and you're in harmonic in red, and then traditional mode in yellow.
Nice. Very cool. And then, again, if you guys didn't know, this is your, I forget what line you call these again.
Those are the custom shop.
Custom shop line. Can you explain a little bit what they are? Obviously, this looks like a Telecaster. This looks like a Strat. Why?
Yeah, so the Telecaster, we based that circuit off of the Rangemaster circuit, the treble booster.
Yeah, okay.
It goes best at the end of your chain, just like those old boxes you had on top of your amp.
Sit on top.
Yep. And then we put a tone selector on it, so you could get a little bit warmer sound, like the front pickup of a Tele.
Okay.
Brighter and then kind of quacky.
Awesome.
And it does really kind of emulate it. You can't really make a Les Paul ever sound exactly like a Tele.
Yeah.
But this kind of does something magical to it, you know.
Very cool.
Then the strategy, so that's the Broadway. We call it the Broadway.
Broadway, okay.
Because one of the broadcaster was.
Yeah, exactly.
And then.
Hence the butterscotch too.
Exactly. Yes. And then the strategy is an analog preamp, so it's all really high-end parts. We use Burr Brown processors and everything, but it has Burr Brown processors, tropical fish caps. You know, really cool. You open it up, it looks just as cool inside as it does outside.
Okay.
Sounds amazing. It's very warm, very lush. You can kind of seesaw the tone, so you can cut lows and boost mids by going past 5.
Okay.
And going down to 1, you're cutting highs and boosting lows. The other one was lows and highs. Long day, lots of talking.
It's day 2. It's only day 2. You got 2 more.
I got 2 more. So that's really what it is. It's a great boost. It works great for a low watt amp. It works great going into a drive pedal because it really makes it come to life, you know.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me. Again, it's RJ from TeleTalks, and with me
Tris from CopperSound Pedals.
You had to think about that one.
Yeah, well, because everyone's been calling me Raph. Because Ninja Turtles. We got pizza later.
Are you going to the pizza party?
No, we're bringing the pizza party.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
They're having their own.
Okay.
We're gonna have our own here, so
okay,
maybe swing back through.
All right. Well, NAMM 2019.